Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming my 2017 favorites video. I wanted to do a December favorites video, but I figured that I would basically put all these products in that video, so I might as well just kind of skip ahead, especially because it is the last week of December anyways. And just to let you know, I actually recorded a eye look tutorial on this eye makeup right here using the Wet n Wild Petal Pusher palette. So if you're interested in how you can get this look, just go ahead and look on my channel. I think it should be up either after or before this, but yeah, if you're interested, it's already going to be up on my channel. But anyways, let's get started. So I'm going to just go ahead and go by categories. I'm going to try to talk about all the products really quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. And yeah, so I'm going to start off with foundations. I have 3 to share. So it's going to be the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Foundation, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau Foundation. So this one is true to what it says. It is a lightweight feel. It looks like skin. It's beautiful. And I am in the shade 4.0 for anyone who wants to know. And this is a foundation that I use when I want a more natural everyday look, and it's just so lightweight. It doesn't break me out. It's just a fantastic foundation. It has pretty good coverage, and I honestly would probably repurchase this when I run out because I used this for a while. Like the first time that I purchased it and I tried it, I used it for, I want to say, 2 weeks straight. And I don't normally wear makeup on an everyday basis, but I just wanted to wear it because it was so pretty. And then this one is a really good foundation for people who are acne prone. You need a lot of coverage, you are out and about constantly, or you just need a foundation that's gonna last but it doesn't break you out and there's good coverage. It's pretty much right there in the name. Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. It's a really good foundation. I'm in the shade 2W2 Rattan. I highly recommend this. It is not pricey. It's just pretty much in the same range that you would find any other foundation. Pretty much, I think it was like $38, $39. So worth it. I highly recommend it. Would repurchase again. The last one, however, is Guerlain, and this foundation is expensive. Okay, I honestly don't think that you need to spend that much money on a foundation, but I heard so many good reviews on this that I really wanted to give it a try, and I had saved up for it. It is $63, but it is beautiful. I really like this foundation. It looks like skin. It has a really nice finish. It lasts all day. It has really good coverage, and it's really good for people who have dry skin. I honestly really like this foundation, and I'm not going to deny the fact that it hurt a little bit that I spent $63 on it, but to be honest, I probably would repurchase it again if I really like truly want to splurge on a product, because I know that not a lot of the times, you know, high-end foundations are the best, but this one is a really good one. Really good. I highly recommend it. And then the next category I have is concealers. The first one is going to be the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light. And then I have the Dermacol Makeup Cover, and this is in 118. 118, yeah. And then the Born This Way Natural Radiant Concealer in the shade Light. I really like these concealers, each for different reasons. This one is more, it's actually supposed to be a foundation, but I use it as a concealer because I feel like it's too thick to just use as a foundation. But this gives you insane coverage. If you have a breakout or you just need that extra coverage that your foundation isn't giving you, you get this and you're good to go. Like, it literally, a little bit goes a long way. I absolutely love it. The only thing that sucks is that it's not something that is sold in the States. You can find it on Amazon, but shade ranges, it's kind of impossible to find your shade range. Just Google search and try to find it that way. And then the next one is one that everybody pretty much has talked about, the Shape Tape by Tarte. It's a really good coverage, really nice concealer, doesn't crease. It stays matte. It dries matte. You don't have to set it, but I always set my concealer, but it's a really good concealer. I highly recommend it. I don't really have much to say because pretty much everything else that everyone else has said in their videos about this is pretty much what I feel about it. And then the last one is the Born This Way Radiant Concealer. This is a really good concealer if you have really dry under eyes. The only con with this is the fact that it is not a very full coverage concealer or very high coverage. You just have to keep going back in with it. This is more if you have like a very low kind of, I don't know, under eye area that's not really like needs that much coverage, or your face in general. It's a really good concealer because it is hydrating. It has a good shade range, but the only thing is the coverage isn't there. But I like to use it in conjunction with the Tarte one because I think it works really well underneath the eyes, because one is hydrating, the other one is matte and has more coverage. So this is a really good mix if you want to try that out. And then the next thing that I have to talk about is eyes. So I just want to mention that this year has like been a adventure for me to find a nice eye primer. I have really oily eyelids, don't know why, that's like the only part of my face that's really oily, and I've found that a lot of eye primers that are very tacky tend to be very thick in consistency and very drying, and that just makes the eyeshadow go on like really badly. It kind of tugs at my eye, and I just haven't really liked a lot of eyeshadow primers. So for a while I was using the Pro Longwear by MAC until I found out about the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base, and it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out real quick. This is a really good eyeshadow primer. I really like the consistency of it. It is thick, but it goes on smooth and it feels moisturizing to my eyelid, and it really keeps on the eyeshadow. The only thing is that I have really watery eyelids, so it doesn't really protect against that. When I have watery eyes, the eyeshadow comes off no matter what. But if that doesn't happen, it pretty much makes my eyeshadow stay on all day. So I really like this, really good. I think it was like 20 something dollars, not that bad. Most eyeshadow primers are a little bit more or around that range, but I highly recommend this. And then my favorite eyeliner that I've been using pretty much since I got it is the Chromaline in Black by MAC, and it's just a typical gel liner, and as you can see I pretty much use a lot of it, and I really like this because it stays on all day no matter what. Even when I tear up, it's really good. It's really easy to use, it glides on smoothly, it's just amazing. And I use the Sugarpill Precise eyeliner brush. I don't know if there's a particular name with this, but this is just what it's called. I use this brush and only this brush ever since I got it. I throw out all my other brushes. This is a fantastic brush, and it's just really easy to use with gel eyeliner, and I really like it. I highly recommend this brush if you're a beginner or just someone in general that's been looking for a good brush. It's really good. And then the other thing, the last thing in the eye category is going to be these eyelashes right here. This is what they look like. I'm trying to show you the brand if you could read that, because I can't read that, I can't pronounce that. It's from eBay and it's from, I think, China. But these are the lashes that I'm actually wearing right now, if you could see. I really like these lashes. They have a good like length to them. They have a good volume. They were pretty cheap. For a pack of like 5, it's like $2, I want to say. And it's just a really nice pair of lashes. They usually last me about 6, maybe 7 uses if I really take care of them. But those are some really good lashes. I'm gonna try to find the link to them and link them below, because they're kind of difficult to find, and sometimes the items might run out, or it's just because it's not a American brand, it's kind of hard to find, but I will try my best to link them below. And then the next category is going to be powders. So the first powder that I want to talk about is the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish. I have been using this to bronze pretty much every time that I do my makeup. And let me just take off the little cover. So this is what it looks like. It's like a pretty much brownish orange kind of bronzer. It's highly pigmented, and I don't know if you could tell, but it's pretty dirty on the sides because I use it all the time. This has been my go-to bronzer. I absolutely love it. And then the next thing that I want to talk about is this Sleek Makeup Blush in the shade Rose Gold, and 926 is the number. This is what the packaging looks like. So for the longest time, I was trying to find a dupe for the NARS Orgasm because I really wanted that blush, but that blush is like $30 freaking dollars. So I was trying to find a dupe, and I found on a website that this was a dupe for it. It pretty much is that peachy with gold shimmer kind of blush. It's really pigmented. I'll even show you right now. You just take my finger and that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. I pretty much wear this every time that I do my makeup because it goes with any makeup look, but I really like it. I highly recommend it. I'm probably still in the future gonna invest in the NARS Orgasm blush because I just want to have it just to have it, but this is a really good dupe for it if you don't want to spend the money. I found this on Amazon, I think for 13 bucks, I think, but yes. And then the last thing is going to be the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost. And this one, I just picked up the ice cold one. I have all of them so far except the newest ones that he's launched. But I just wanted to like show you the packaging and stuff and how like it looks like. So this is what the Skin Frost looks like. These are super pigmented. They last all day on my skin. This is my favorite highlights, or yeah, highlighters of all time, because they just last on the skin. They look really pretty. They're really pigmented. Like look, I'll even just take my finger and one swatch, and do you see that? That is extremely pigmented. I'm actually wearing this one right now, ice cold, but this has been my favorite highlighters for this year and probably of all time because of the formula and just the fact that you get so much product for like 30 bucks. This is huge. Like look at that. But yeah, so the next category that I want to talk about is lips, and I have this Cosmo Amplified Liquid Lipstick by MAC, and this is what it looks like. It's just a very beautiful nude color. It's very moisturizing. It's very kind of more brownish kind of nude. I have it right here swatched already, and you can kind of see it has like that shine to it, but it's like a very pigmented shade, so it's not just satin and then no color. It has a very nice color to it. It's very moisturizing. I love wearing this on a daily basis. This is like my go-to lipstick. And then the next liquid, or I keep saying liquid, the next lipstick is going to be Trinket by Sugarpill, and I actually have it right here because I kind of wanted to swatch it ahead of time so I could show you the amazingness of this lipstick. So basically it's a nude lipstick, but it has a crap ton of glitter in it, and it's like gold, and when you have it on your lips and it dries and you run your finger across your lips, it activates the glitter, and a ton of gold glitter comes out. It's not subtle at all. I'm gonna see if I could show you. So let me just kind of run my finger across it. It's not completely dry yet, but whatever. I don't know if you could see that. If you could just like pick up that. It has a lot of like gold to it. I don't know if you could see, but it has a lot of gold glitter in it, and it looks really beautiful on the lips. This is also a really nice color to wear on a daily basis, especially if you're someone who really likes matte lipsticks, but you also kind of want like a shine to them without actually having to add a lip gloss. I highly recommend this. And then the next thing that I really like is the new Melt Cosmetics Prime Rose collection, and it's right here. I'm not gonna take them out, but they are basically all kind of dusty rose colors. If you want to see the colors and my thoughts on them, I do have a separate video on this collection showing the swatches and me just talking about it, but I really like this because it's just a wide variety of colors that you can wear on a daily basis, and the formula is so nice and creamy and pigmented, and it's just really nice that they came out with a collection like this because they normally have bold colors. So if people are looking for an everyday nude color, they have an entire collection for you, and I really like this. And then the last thing in my lip category has to be this Ultra Repair Lip Therapy by First Aid Beauty. Nothing much to say about this. It's just really moisturizing. I use this pretty much every night after I exfoliate my lips. It's really nice. And I don't really like chapsticks or anything like that because they're not as moisturizing as this. This has a lot of like oils in it, so it's really moisturizing. I really like it. Highly recommend it. The last category that I have to talk about is miscellaneous. The first thing that I want to talk about real quick is this Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. And I use this pretty much every time that I'm going to put on makeup. I always use this. It helps a lot with my skin texture because I do have a lot of acne scarring and texture in my cheek area, and this helps to pretty much smooth that out. So when I apply makeup, it goes on a lot better. So I highly recommend this. And then the next thing is going to be the Vera Mona Color Switch Duo. This is what it looks like. It's just basically a sponge, and you use this when you're having eyeshadows on your brush and you're going to be using the same brush over and over again. You could just kind of swirl it around in there, it takes it off, and that way you can use the brush without having it be with other colors like mixed together. So I really like this a lot. It's very helpful. I highly recommend this, especially this one, because the middle, the little white thing in the middle, you can wet that and it intensifies any shadows that you dip the brush into. And then the next thing is this hand food lotion by Soap & Glory. This smells really good. It really moisturizes your hands, and I honestly, like, you can see that I use a good amount of it. I really like this. Anything that I've tried from Soap & Glory this year has actually been pretty good. This is just something that I really wanted to include in this video because I use this a lot. I have a couple of their shower products and they're really good, but I highly recommend this. And then the next thing is actually going to be the nail polish that I'm wearing right now, and it's called Siren Song by the Salon Perfect. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I really like this. I actually just painted my nails earlier, but I really like this color. Like, the minute that I put it on my nails, I was like, yep, that's a favorite of mine. It's really pretty, and I think it was like $2 or $3, so it was pretty cheap, and it's pretty much a good amount of product is in here. Let's see, it's 0.5 fluid ounces. It's pretty big, and the color is really pretty. The formula is really nice, just a little bit thick, but I really like it. Then the last thing has to be my #1 favorite out of all the things that I've mentioned in this video. It is this Curology skincare medicine. And basically what Curology is like a subscription service, but it is a dermatologist system, if I had to explain it in that way, where you can directly talk to a dermatologist and get pharmaceutical grade medicine for your skin depending on what issues you have. It's going to be specific to you and only to you. It's going to be unique to you is what I want to say, and it's been amazing. This is like the only thing that I put on my face now, and it just works. All you have to do is just have your face clean, use a cleanser, use whatever your medicine has in it. Just, I think, 2 pumps a night all over your face. And oh my god, I think the first month is free. The first month is free. You don't have to pay. You go on the website, you fill out the information, you fill out what you need to fill out, and you get it free. And then after that, if you like it, then you will get charged every month after that. I highly recommend it. I think it's only about $20 a month, but it's very good. I haven't had a breakout in a long time, but I've been slacking off, so I did break out a little bit just because I hadn't been putting on the medicine, but this helped my skin a lot with my scars and preventing any new pimples from coming out. This has to be my #1 favorite thing ever right now. I highly recommend checking Curology out. This is not a sponsored video. I just freaking love it. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my 2017 favorites. What was your favorites for the year? What are you looking forward to next year? I'm looking forward to a lot of things, and hopefully next year will be a lot better than this year, because this year was a pretty rough year. But anyways, just yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!